My opinion that Dennis's arm is stronger than Devon's arm.
Did Engin really say that Denis Ciplenkov's arm is stronger than Devon Larratt's arm? Because if that is the case, then this match has just become way more interesting. Usually, Engin doesn't like to give his opinion about East versus West super matches. So that right there is a rare case. The recent Neil Pickups Fix podcast was packed with interesting information. Link to full episode will be in the description. For most of the show, they talked about John Brzezink's dominant victory over Alexei Vovoda. Engin said that when John decided to hook in the fourth round without even securing the win first, Engin literally wanted to punch John in the face. And that was obviously in a joking manner. He even messaged John the same and they both had a good laugh about it. But that is John Brzezinski for you. For him, winning in the way he wants to win is more important than the victory itself. Then they discussed the bet. Well, not necessarily a bet. It was more of a donation sort of thing. They discussed that thing out as well, where Engin offered Devon that if Vovoda wins, he's going to give Vovoda $500. It will be included in his prize pool. And if John wins, then Devon has to give John $500 because Devon predicted John to lose. Well, there was no public reply to that from Devon, but Engin told us that Devon sent him a private message which said that I am a fan of John Brzezinski. I want John to win, obviously. So how can I put money against him? So that bet or that deal didn't quite work out. But it was an interesting one for sure to see Engin's confidence in John Brzezinski. And John versus Sasho match at East versus West 10 is not going to be a title match. It will be contested at 100 kilos. Sasho was informed about John not being able to cut to 95 kilos and he said that I can compete against John because he's the GOAT, but that should not be a title match because the title is for 95 kilos. And that's pretty fair from Sasho. He's going to be at a weight disadvantage anyways because he has never weighed over 90 kilos. Usually he walks around 87, 88 kilos. And John is going to be over 100 kilos for sure. So there's already a substantial amount of weight difference. And on the same day, Sasho is going to have a left arm match as well. So he's going to be tired anyways. And then the main topic, Denis versus Devon. Engin said, and I quote, my opinion is that Denis's arm is stronger than Devon's arm, but arm wrestling is not something that you do only with your arm. Engin further went on to say that Devon has more of a shoulder, more of a body weight involvement, more hand control than Denis Ciplenkov, and that's why this match is close. Usually we see Denis top rolling everyone. He is also not initiating a hook move. And everyone is going outside against him. Nobody tries to hook Denis Ciplenkov. So if we judge by that, maybe Denis Ciplenkov's ability to force a hook on someone is not that great. That's why he top rolls everyone. Maybe just like Terzi. Terzi is not going to force a hook on anyone. But if anyone goes in a hook with him, then good luck to that guy. The same situation is with Denis Ciplenkov as well. And in fact, Engin practice polled with both of these on the occasion of East versus West 8 and 9 separately, I think he said. And he said that for sure to him, Denis Ciplenkov's arm felt stronger. Further, they talked about stem cells. Neil is going to USA to get some stem cell treatment. Hopefully, we are going to see him back on the table once again. Engin was also invited for some stem cell treatment by the owner of White Cell Biologics. So hopefully he gets healed up as well. And then Engin talked about his own match against David Samusia. First of all, he made a very logical argument that Larry Wheels can compete at his own event. Monster Michael Todd can compete at Monster Factory. But why does everyone get mad when I compete at my own event? To be honest, Engin's event is bigger than those two events. And the more professional an event gets, the more responsibilities the owner carries with himself and the more difficult it becomes for him to compete. So I think there is a logic behind people saying that he shouldn't compete at his own event just because of the massiveness of his own event. If he was running a small event, then nobody would have a problem with that, just like East versus West 1. That wasn't a big event, so not many people had any issues with that. Engin said that if Vitasel fixes me, my shoulder issues, my elbow issues, then everyone is in trouble. The David Samusia match is not going to be easy for him. I'm going to take his wrist. He may beat me, but that will have to be with endurance. it is not a one-sided event. Towards this point, Engin started kind of getting aggressive. His competitor spirit started showing in his words. It will be cool to see him getting back on the table, and it will be cool if you hit the subscribe and the like button. Thanks for watching.